All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Tuesday. We have an NFL doubleheader for you today. We apologize about last night, but we got a late start, so we just went ahead and postponed football until today. We did a couple of NBA games last night, but we're back on track. First up, it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Bengals, they're off to a rough start. They're 1-5. Pittsburgh at 3-3, all chasing the Indianapolis Colts, who come into this week at 5-1. So Pittsburgh trying to keep pace with Indianapolis. Cincinnati just trying to do something, salvage their season. Then the second game of our doubleheader will be the Chargers and the Browns. Will be in Cleveland for that one. More on that game when we get there. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. I'm looking for the cards that I keep the records on. Here we go. Evil Dead is with Pro Football. He is 41-38, 3 games over 500. Clutch is 5-3, and Grando is 6-5. Let's head out to Pittsburgh for this one. It'll be the Bengals and the Steelers here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's the Bengals and the Steelers. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The 1-5 Bengals, the 3-3 Steelers. The first game of our Tuesday doubleheader. I'm thinking this might be a rematch game. I'll take a look here in a second at the schedule. Pittsburgh will get the opening kickoff underway. It'll be fielded by Marshall at the goal line over the 15-20, 25. Mike Marshall brings it out to the 30-yard line. In his third year out of California. It'll be 1st and 10 Steelers at the 30-yard line. Starting quarterback for Pittsburgh, Tony McAvenue, in his second year out of Washington State. Trying to take a look to see if they have played before this season. This may be their first meeting. And it is their first meeting of the season. Evil Dead's going with Cincinnati in this one. 1st and 10 Steelers. They'll have it at their own 30-yard line. McAvenue under center, 1st and 10. McAvenue hands off to Rushing. He gets nailed in the backfield. On the tackle, number 50, Santonio Gray, the rookie out of Florida, the linebacker. A loss of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 14. I don't think Gray got touched. He didn't get blocked. He got in there quickly around the outside. Just underway. Grando is back, taking the Steelers. Evil Dead's got the Bengals. Grando's got the Steelers. 2nd and 14 from the 26. McAvenue under center. McAvenue drops back. Looking. Throws. Caught by Rushing. Out to the 30-yard line, gets the 4 yards back. It'll be 3rd and 10. Here's the Steeler offense up front. Green, Ben, Pounder, Washington, and Coleman. And then it's Shanklin, Marshall, Rushing, Roper, and Terrell. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 30-yard line. I'm doing well, Grando. Hope you are too. 3rd and 10 for the Steelers now from their own 30-yard line. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue. He's got time. He throws deep. And incomplete. Looking for Ron Shanklin. And the ball was tipped away by Henry Jackson, the second-year defensive back out of Texas. Shanklin, the wide receiver, in his 8th year out of Oregon State. It'll be 4th down. The Steelers go 3 and out on their opening drive, and they'll have to punt. The standings in the AFC Central right now: Indianapolis 5-1, Pittsburgh 2 games back at 3-3, and the Browns and the Bengals are both 1-5. Mark Erickson back to punt, gets the punt away. It'll be fielded by Cooper at the 16. And Steve Cooper, the 4th-year defensive back out of Stephen F. Austin, brings it out to the 32-yard line. Michael Nolan, the starting quarterback for the Bengals in his 13th year out of Army. So the Steelers go 3 and out. And now the Bengals will take over, 1st and 10 from their own 32. Halo's a popular game. I've seen people play it on Twitch. It's rather intense. 1st and 10 from the 32. Nolan fakes the handoff. Nolan throws deep. Caught by Curtis. And Isaac Curtis across midfield to the Pittsburgh 43-yard line. 25 yards. And a Bengal first down. Isaac Curtis, the 7th-year receiver out of the University of Washington. There's a zombie mode, zombie apocalypse mode. I've heard about that. I've never seen it, though. I pretty much stick with the sports games. We do have Grand Theft Auto. Gracie likes to play that. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. In the I formation, Nolan under center. Nolan hands off to Granger. Turns around the outside. And Eric Granger, I'm sorry, picks up a few yards, the 3rd-year back out of UCLA. Here's the Bengal offense up front. McHale, Yeri, Cousins, Simmons, and Kennedy. And then it's Curtis, Rose, Granger, Austin, and Mosley. A gain of 5 on 1st down for the Bengals by Eric Granger. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 38. I like the old GoldenEye back in the day for the PS1. Remember that? 2nd and 5 from the 38. Nolan. Nate Childs comes in and gets the sack back at the 46-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and 13. I think GoldenEye was the PS2. My bad. Yep. Kicking Uncle's in the house. Good to see you, Kicking. Nate Childs gets the sack for Pittsburgh, the 10th-year defensive end out of Louisiana Tech. 3rd and 13 for Cincinnati from the Pittsburgh 46-yard line. Bengals opening drive after the Steelers went 3 and out. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan looking. Nolan steps up, throws deep, caught by Watkins down to the 23-yard line. Dwayne Watkins, the 4th-year receiver out of Kentucky. It's a 23-yard catch. 1st down, Cincinnati. Donovan Hawkins on the tackle, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Stanford. And that'll be a Cincinnati 1st down. Evil Dead took the Bengals. Grando took the Steelers. And it looks like Kickin' Uncle's rooting for the Bengals here. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Nolan under center. Nolan fakes the handoff. Throws deep down the middle. Collision in the end zone. Incomplete. They were looking for Dwayne Watkins. There was 3 Steelers around him. Here's the Pittsburgh defense. They play a 3-4. Hayward, Thomas, and Childs up front. Linebackers, Brand, Burns, Sullivan, and Watson. And the secondary, Craven, Miller, DeRise, and Aaron. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 23-yard line. 4:39 left to play here in the first quarter. No score. Bengals at the Steeler 23-yard line. 4 wide, Nolan under center. Nolan draws back, throws, caught by Wheeler, down to the 7-yard line, a gain of 16. Henry Wheeler, the rookie wide receiver out of Georgia. First down, Bengals. Bengals going deep down the depth chart. They have 6 receivers. Wheeler's number 5 on the depth chart. First down, Bengals. On the tackle, number 38 for the Steelers, that's Zach Bates, the rookie safety out of Washington State. First and goal from the 7. 4 wide for the Bengals. Nolan under center. Nolan, a draw play to Granger. And Granger weaves his way back to the 6-yard line, a gain of a yard. Michael Miller on the tackle in his 6th year out of Florida State. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Under 4 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, the Steelers went 3 and out. They punted. And this is the Bengals opening drive. 2nd and goal at the 6. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan throws outside, incomplete. He was looking for John Verbal, the rookie out of Virginia. Out of the backfield, incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. That'll stop the clock. 3:36 left in the first quarter. Big 3rd down, 3rd and goal from the 6. 4 wide for the Bengals. Nolan in the gun. Nolan throws underneath, incomplete. Broken up by Jake Craven in his 6th year out of Ohio State. It'll be 4th and goal. The Steeler defense holds, and they're going to force the Bengals into a field goal. Luke Jones will come on. This will be a 23-yard field goal attempt. Nice defensive play by Craven. Jones in his 10th year out of Miami from 23 yards. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Bengals take a 3-0 lead. 3:31 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Three River Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals at 1-5, the Steelers at 3-3 on the season. It's a doubleheader tonight. We've got the Chargers and the Browns. We'll be in Cleveland for that one. That's up next. Luke Jones will kick off for Cincinnati. There's the kick. Fielded by Marshall in the end zone. He'll take a knee. Touchback. Mike Marshall. He's the backup running back. 1st and 10 for the Steelers now at their own 25. The Steelers went 3 and out on their opening drive. They don't have a first down yet. Let's see how they fare on this drive. I had Misty's leftover barbecue chicken for dinner. It was good, Misty. Thank you so much. She made barbecue crock-pot chicken. And I had it with rice. It was good. 1st and 10 from the 25. Misty takes good care of me. McAvenue under center. McAvenue hands off to Rushing up the middle, and Cody Rushing all the way out to 38-yard line, a gain of 13, and that'll be a Steeler first down. She said something. What? She said it's her job. On the tackle, number 21, Mario Smith in his 8th year out of Wisconsin, the safety. So the Steelers finally get a first down. Steelers now from their own 38. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue hands off. Nope, play action. Throws deep. Caught by Shanklin. All the way down to the 36-yard line. 26 yards to Ron Shanklin, the 8th-year receiver out of Oregon State. Making the tackle, Andrew Wilson, the 9th-year defensive back out of East Tennessee State. Steelers on the move. Down 3-0. First and 10 for the Steelers now at the Bengal 36-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. Hands off to Rushing. And Cody Rushing picks up a yard to the 35. Let's take a look at the Bengal defense. They play a 4-3. Langford, Jordan, Green, and Holmes up front. Linebackers, Gray, Wilson, and Harper. And the secondary for Cincinnati, Phillips, Jackson, Smith, and Wilson. Second and 8 from the 35. For the Steelers, 2:15 and counting here in the first quarter. Steelers come out 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue to Rushing, and Cody Rushing bouncing his way off of Bengals down to the 31-yard line. We have an injury timeout. It's a gain of 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Rushing's going to have to come off, the 4th-year back out of Hawaii. That'll stop the clock with 2:02 left here in the first quarter. Steelers down to the Bengal 31-yard line. Yep, rushing into that blue tent. They don't show the blue tent in the NFL game. They show it in the college game, though. So a big 3rd down coming up for the Steelers. 4 wide. McAvenue under center. McAvenue drops back. He's got time. He's still looking for a receiver. Throws. Berry makes himself open. Touchdown. Kenneth Berry worked his way open down the sideline, the tight end. A 31-yard touchdown catch to Kenneth Berry, the 2nd-year tight end out of Nevada. McAvenue hung in there. He had great protection. And he found Berry. Berry was the Steelers' first-round pick last season, now in his 2nd year out of Nevada. The all-pro tight end. Yeah, he had all day to throw. And now Dan Bailey for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Steelers lead it 7-3. 1:52 left to play here in the first quarter. It's no longer Heinz Field. I call it Three Rivers Stadium because we're at the confluence, there it is, of the Monongahela and the Allegheny, which forms the Ohio River. I am contractually obligated to point that out every Steeler home game. So I checked off that box. Steelers up 7-3, 1:52 left in the first. Erickson will kick off. It'll be fielded by Cooper at the 4-yard line of the 15, 20, 25. And Steve Cooper, the defensive back, brings it back to the 40-yard line. Thank you, Grando. I'm a professional. Don't attempt this at home. Misty says, hi, Grando. We want to know if everybody's still okay down there in Tampa. How's the recovery effort in Tampa? Where are the Rays going to play? 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line for the Bengals. The Rays are either going to play in Sweetwater at their spring training site or at the Yankees spring training. 1st and 10 from the 28 in the I formation. Nolan to Granger. Granger up the middle. And Granger to the 38-yard line, a gain of 10. Eric Granger in his 3rd year out of UCLA. Yeah, that Steinbrenner Stadium in Tampa where the Yankees do spring training at, it holds like around 20,000. They'll probably play there if the Yankees let them. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. In the offset I, Nolan under center. Nolan, play action. Nolan gets tackled and fumbles, and the lineman Kennedy picks it up. And when it's all said and done, it'll be a loss of 6. It'll be 2nd and 16, back at the 32-yard line. Yeah, it's as far as spring training facilities go, it's a nice stadium. Oh yeah. Well, that's if the Yankees let them, though. They're a division rival. Are you really going to help out a division rival, even if they pay? Something to think about. 2nd and 16. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Steelers up 7-3. This is true. 4 wide. Nolan in the gun. Nolan drops back. Throws. Caught by Mosley. And Kendrick Mosley out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11. Kendrick Mosley, the 8th-year receiver out of Eastern Washington. We'll probably have time for one more play before the end of the quarter. Less than 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Steelers lead it 7-3. 3rd and 11. 4 wide. Nolan back. Nolan steps up, rolls out, and he's going to get sacked, and he fumbles. And this time a lineman comes up with it again. That's twice he has fumbled, and a lineman's picked it up. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll watch the highlight. Bengals up 7-3, or Steelers up 7-3, I'm sorry, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to 3 River Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. AFC Central matchup between the Bengals and the Steelers. The Bengals having a rough year. They're 1-5. The Steelers at 3-3, trying to get above 500. Try to stay in striking distance of the Colts in the AFC Central, the Indianapolis Colts. We'll start the second quarter with a punt. Samuel Nealon back to punt for the Bengals, gets it away. Fielded by Craven at the 16, and Jake Craven out over to the 31-yard line. First down, Pittsburgh. Steelers up 7-3. Chargers, Browns up after this. I want to address the comment by Evil Dead. He's probably right. If the Yankees let them play there, when the Yankees come to play there against Tampa Bay, there'll be a lot more Yankee fans. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. McAvenue throws. Caught by Terrell. Eddie Terrell, the rookie out of North Carolina State, out to the 46, a gain of 15. And that'll be a Pittsburgh first down. Well, we were talking about Tampa Bay, the city, not the team, mister. She's back there clapping. I said Tampa Bay. Bucks don't play tonight. 1st and 10 from the 46. here in the second quarter. Steelers, they can make it a 2-possession game. 5 wide, McAvenue in the shotgun, empty backfield. McAvenue throws inside to Shanklin. And Ron Shanklin out to the 41. A gain of 13 and a Pittsburgh first down. On the tackle, number 23, Kim Phillips, the second-year defensive back out of Duke. Coming up on 7 minutes left here in the first half. Steelers come out 1st and 10 from the Bengal 41. McAvenue to Rushing, and Rushing plows forward out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. That's what I heard. They lost to the Ravens last night. NFL viewership down another 10% this weekend. Shanklin, not Shankman. Shanklin. 2nd and 8 from the 38. McAvenue to Rushing. And Rushing is going to lose a yard back to the 39-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 9. It hurt your soul. Grando, a big Buccaneers fan, obviously. Just like Misty is. That's, Grando's favorite team is Tampa Bay. Well, he lives in Tampa, so that makes sense. Yep, Misty's sister lives there, just north of the city. What's the name of this town? Palm Bay. 3rd and 9 from the 39-yard line. McAvenue looking, throws. Over the head catch by Roper. What a throw. What a catch. Brent Roper, the 3rd-year tight end out of Utah. Perfect pass. Perfect over-the-shoulder catch. McAvenue threw it right where it needed to be. 3 Bengals were there. Watch this catch again. Over-the-shoulder catch by Brent Roper. Misty's sister lives in Palm Harbor. That's just north of Tampa. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Steelers now 1st and goal from the Bengal 8-yard line. In the offset eye. Yeah, he roped that one in. McAvenue to Rushing. Tries to get outside. Rushing in for the touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run by Cody Rushing. And the Steelers take a 13-3 lead. Misty Grando says he's got family that lives in Palm Harbor. That's where Misty's sister lives. He says it's a small town north of Tampa. Misty's sister just moved there, back in July? August, July? They haven't been there long. Dan Bailey for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Steelers lead it 14-3. 5:26 left to play here in the first half. If you ever see Huddy come into the room, that's Hudson. That's Misty's nephew. No, her sister's name is not Misty. Jeez. 5:26 left in the first half. Steelers up 14-3. They're all laughing at Nisty with an N. And now the Bengals find themselves down by 11, a 2-score deficit. Mark Erickson will kick off for Pittsburgh. This will be fielded by Cooper at the goal line. Brings it out over the 20, 25. And Steve Cooper fumbles. And the Steelers jump on it. It's just going from bad to worse for Cincinnati. Cooper got nailed. The football came out. And I think the person that nailed him recovered it. Number 35, yep. That's Jackson Gibson. He's a running back. Plays special teams. Made the hit. And now Pittsburgh has the ball at the Bengal 28-yard line. Already up 14-3 as the Bengals cough it up on the kickoff. This one is fixing to get ugly here. The Bengals got out to a 3-0 lead, but it's been all Pittsburgh. McAvenue under center, 1st and 10. McAvenue, play action, watch out. He's sacked and fumbled, and Rushing picks it up. It'll be a loss of 12 yards back to the 40-yard line. The sack was made by Langford, as Nathan Langford, the 9th-year defensive end out of LSU. It'll be a loss of 12. McAvenue lost the ball, but Cody Rushing was right there to fall on it. It'll be 2nd and 22 for the Steelers at the 40-yard line, at the Bengal 40. 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Steelers up 14-3. McAvenue in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off to Rushing, a draw play. It gets some yardage. Rushing all the way down to the 25. A gain of 15. It'll make it 3rd and manageable. It'll be 3rd and 7. Nice run by Rushing. Mario Smith finally made the tackle. The 8th-year safety out of Wisconsin. I was kind of wondering why you took the Bengals at 1 and 5. 3rd and 7 for the Steelers now at their own, at the Bengal 25-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. 4 wide. McAvenue back. Throws down the near sideline. Incomplete. Overthrew his receiver. He was looking for Shanklin. It'll be 4th and 7. And this will be a 42-yard field goal attempt by Dan Bailey. It'll put the Steelers up by 2 touchdowns if he gets it. Officially from 42 yards, Dan Bailey. Snap, and the Bengals block it. Coming in to block it, number 46 for Cincinnati. I'm looking for a 46 on my roster. Robinson. John Robinson, there he is, the safety, in his 13th year out of Oregon. He was down on the depth chart. That's why I didn't see him. So the Bengals, that could have been a disaster for them. Pittsburgh ends up getting no points off of that fumble. And now with 4:13 left to play here in the first half, the Bengals will take over at their own 35, down 14-3. A chance now for Cincinnati to get back in the game. Michael Nolan under center, 1st and 10. Nolan draws back, dumps it off to Petty. Nick Petty, the rookie out of Michigan State, the tight end. A gain of 5 to be 2nd and 5. It's hard to believe, but just 2 seasons ago, the Bengals won the Super Bowl. They made the playoffs last season. They won the AFC Central with a 10-6 record. But they were 1 and done in the playoffs to the Patriots. And now they're off to a 1 and 5 start. On 2nd and 5, Nolan draws back. Nolan throws downfield, caught by Austin. And that's Nick Austin, the 10th-year tight end out of Texas, out to the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 14, and that'll be a Cincinnati first down. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 3:39 left here in the first half. I want to give everybody a heads up. We're still 2 weeks out, but on Tuesday night, election night, that would be what, November 5th? I will not be on. We have election night coverage at the radio station. I'll be there all night. 1st and 10. Nolan throws downfield, caught by Curtis. And Isaac Curtis all the way down to the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 25 yards by Isaac Curtis and a Bengal first down. The 7th-year receiver out of the University of Washington. Finally tackled by Michael Miller, the sixth-year safety out of Florida State. Bengals on the move now, trying to get back in this game. Down 14-3. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the half. 4 wide for Cincinnati. Nolan under center. Nolan to Granger. And Eric Granger bouncing off Steelers. And actually picks up a yard out to the 20-yard line. Bob Sullivan on the tackle. The 10th-year linebacker out of Oregon State. And that'll bring up 2nd and 9. At least they got positive yardage. On 2nd and 9 from the 20. 4 wide for the Bengals. Nolan in the shotgun. Austin in motion. Nolan hands off to Granger. And Granger gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Nate Childs came up and made the tackle. Now they say a gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 8. And that's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning, I would think. On 3rd and 8 from the 20-yard line. And we hit the 2-minute warning. Steelers up 14-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to 3 River Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 7 of our current NFL sim season. The Steelers lead the Bengals 14-3. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Bengals now at the Steeler 20-yard line. I'm voting Republican down the board. I don't see how anybody can support Democrats. 3rd and 8. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan throws. Watkins can't hold on. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. The Steeler defense holds. And now Luke Jones will come on for a field goal attempt for Cincinnati. This will be a 37-yard field goal attempt. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. So the Bengals have made it at least a 1-score game. Steelers up 14-6. That's your privilege, kicking. That's all I'm going to say. It's the party of madness right now. They can't even tell you what a woman is. I'm not going to vote for a party that can't define a woman. Luke Jones will kick off. Fielded by Craven at the 3-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. Jake Craven brings it out to the 35. Pretty good return, and that's where the Steelers will have it. 1:48 left to play here in the first half. Tony McAvenue comes back out. 6 of 8, 121. Chargers Browns coming up next. We'll be in Cleveland for that one. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun.
Here we go now.
On 1st and 10. McAvenue hands off to Rushing up the middle, and Cody Rushing breaking tackles. Rushing all the way out to the 46-yard line. A nifty bit of running right there. 19 yards. And a Steeler first down. He almost broke it. Finally making the tackle, number 23, Kim Phillips, the second-year defensive back out of Duke. I thought for sure he was going to go down right there. Totally bounced off at number 53, Logan Harris, the rookie linebacker out of Texas Tech. 1st and 10 from the Bengal 46. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Green 39.
McAvenue drops back. Sets up a screen pass. Nope, he short hopped it. Incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 1:15 left in the half. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Steelers. Doubleheader tonight. We know that the Chargers and the Browns are up next. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow night as well. I'll tell you about that in a second. 2nd and 10 from the 46. McAvenue throws. Caught by Terrell. Eddie Terrell all the way down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 19. And a Steeler first down. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:09 left. The doubleheader tomorrow night will be Green Bay at Detroit. And that'll be followed by Washington at Dallas. 8 o'clock Eastern. 5 o'clock Pacific time. I'll tell you who these teams play next week. Right after this play. 1st and 10, Steelers. 4 wide. They're at the Bengal 27-yard line. McAvenue hands off to Rushing, who gets hit in the backfield. A loss of 3 yards. Logan Harris, the aforementioned linebacker, on the tackle. Timeout by Pittsburgh with 1:01 left in the half. Next week, Pittsburgh will host the Jets. And for Cincinnati, they play at Buffalo next week. Buffalo, who's on a roll. Buffalo, who's won 4 of the last 5. And they get the 1-5 Bengals next week. Could this be the year Buffalo breaks that playoff streak of not making the playoffs? 2nd and 13 from the 30-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue drops back. Throws. Caught by Roper. And Brent Roper down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 15. And that'll be a Steeler first down. The Steelers take a timeout. 1st and 10. I was watching some guy on YouTube the other day. He just cracked me up. He goes, have you ever noticed those liberal feminist women that are pro-choice? They're fat and ugly and nobody wants to do them anyway. What are they so worried about? I thought that was hilarious. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. They're all 300 pounds with purple hair and things in their nose. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue drops back. Throws. Caught by Shanklin. Down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. He makes an excellent point. Steelers holding on to that last timeout. 40 seconds left until halftime. 2nd and 4. The Steelers can punch it in. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. Throws. Back of the end zone. Goodwin. Touchdown. Pittsburgh. James Goodwin. A 6-yard touchdown catch. The 3rd-year receiver out of the University of Washington. He just ran down the back line, stayed in bounds, and caught the touchdown. And the Steelers go up 20-6. And now Dan Bailey for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. Steelers lead by 15. A 2-possession lead, 21-6, with 25 seconds left until halftime. Here at 3 River Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Boy, how the Bengals have fallen. 1-5 coming in. I never would have thunk it. The Bengals have won the AFC Central 3 seasons in a row coming into this one. Plus a Super Bowl championship thrown in there. They're 1-5. They're looking at 1-6 if they don't do a second half comeback here. Mark Erickson will kick off. This will be fielded by Tyler. A yard deep, brings it out over the 20-25. Corey Tyler out to the 33. The fourth-year receiver out of Florida. 22 seconds left until halftime. Michael Nolan comes out. Nolan, in his fourth year with the Bengals, he spent 9 with Detroit, primarily as a backup. But once he got to the Bengals, he turned that team around, led them to a Super Bowl championship 2 seasons ago. 1st and 10 Bengals. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. In trouble, rolls out. And Nolan stops and throws to Granger. And Eric Granger makes his way out to the 43, a gain of 10. The Bengals take a timeout. It'll be a first down. They've got 2 timeouts left, 11 seconds left until halftime. It's a nice, mostly sunny day here in Pittsburgh. Temperatures in the mid-50s. He's the Carson Wentz of this universe. It's about right. A perennial backup finally got a chance to start. And what does he do? He wins the Super Bowl with the Bengals. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan drops back. Nolan looking. He's going to take off. He gets across midfield. Forward progress out to the 49-yard line. They take a timeout. They have 1 left, but there's only 2 seconds left. Zach Bates making the tackle. And that'll be a gain of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. And now with 2 seconds left until halftime, it'll be 2nd and 2. You should do watch together with Evil Dead this commentary. What exactly do you mean there, Kicking? I failed to follow that sentence. 4 wide. Yeah, in English this time. 4 wide, they're going for the Hail Mary. Nolan back. Nolan steps up. Throws deep down the sideline into a crowd, bouncing around, incomplete. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Pittsburgh 21, Cincinnati 6, here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We get set to start the second half. AFC Central matchup. The Steelers lead the Bengals 21-6. Pittsburgh will kick off. Cincinnati will get the second half kickoff, down by 15. Ebonics. I got an A in Ebonics. IB, he be, you be, we be. There's the kick. Fielded by Cooper, a yard deep, brings it out over the 15, 20, 25. And Steve Cooper out to the 28-yard line. It's just another form of the dumbing down of America. Why can't we all just speak English? It's really not that hard a language to learn. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Just a little bit of effort, and you can speak the King's English and be fine. But that was the word right there, effort. In the I formation, Nolan to Granger, and Granger across the 30. Still, he was down on his own accord. He can still go. Gets up. Michael Miller finally brings him down at the 34-yard line. Granger fell down on his own. Got up, and that's a big gain. Let's see, 22 one way, 16 the other, 38 yards. Oh, I'd be laughing too much. See, my dream is to have Evil Dead sitting right next to me. We do games together. I'm not sure how much of the game would be called, but it'd be a lot of fun. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. I'm sure we'd get a big crowd if that happened. Look at this formation. Nolan in the shotgun, a bit unorthodox. Takes the snap, hands off, no, throws outside to Curtis. That didn't fool anybody. A loss of 3 on the tackle, Bob Sullivan. That formation didn't fool him at all. Sometimes you can get too cute. It'll be 2nd and 13 back at the 37-yard line. Well, he lives in New York City. I live in Nashville. That's right. Most people's dream is to hang with you. That's my dream. That's my dream. It's on my bucket list to hang out with Evil Dead. 2nd and 13 from the 37-yard line. 4 wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Granger, and Granger goes down. A 2-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 15. That's right. I can just see it now. I would be the play-by-play. He'd be the color commentary. I would say, so-and-so runs for 40 yards. What do you think, Evil Dead? Their defense sucks. Okay, back to the game. 3rd and 15, Nolan back. Nolan looking, throws, caught by Watkins. Down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 16. Yeah, he blows. That'll be a 1st down for the Bengals. Donovan Watkins, the 4th-year receiver out of Kentucky. Well, they did 2 seasons ago. The Bengals won my 32nd Super Bowl. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line in probably the best Super Bowl I've ever had. That game against the Eagles. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Granger up the gut. Eric Granger down to the 15-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. You can still go back and watch that game on YouTube. It's worth a watch. The Bengals score with like 11 seconds left to win it. That game went back and forth. It was just a great game. I still go back and watch it from time to time because it's just such a great game. 2nd and 2 for the Bengals now at the Steeler 15. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Granger. And Eric Granger to the 13, close to the marker. He'll be just shy. On the tackle, Eldon Burns, the 4th-year linebacker out of UNLV. It'll be 30 inches from the 13-yard line. I mean, even Evil Dead, said it was the best Super Bowl he's seen. One of the best games I've ever had on this period. 30 inches from the 13-yard line. Nolan to Rose. Marcus Rose up the gut. And Rose down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 11. Marcus Rose, the 4th-year running back out of the University of Washington. Ben DeRise on the tackle. In his 5th year out of New Mexico State, the safety. It'll be 1st and goal Bengals trying to get back in this game. Evil Dead's hoping the Bengals can score here and make it a 1-possession game. If the Bengals score here, this game's far from over. Nolan under center, 1st and goal. Nolan to Rose, bounces off a Steeler, and he's in for the touchdown. Great balance by Marcus Rose. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are now down 21-12. Now, here's a good lesson. You're down by 9. You go for 1. You don't go for 2 here. You go for 1. It's easier. And that makes it a 1-possession game. If you go for 2 and you don't make it, it's still a 2-possession game. Don't go for 2 unless you have to. So go for 1 here and make it an 8-point game. That's the smart move. Luke Jones for the extra point. I've seen too many times people down by 9 go for 2. It's good. And the Steelers now lead 21-13 with 4:28 left. Plenty of time for the Bengals. Grando, come on now. Granted, if you make it, yeah, it would have made it a 7-point game. But the odds are you don't make it. You're still down by 2 scores. Got to play the odds. Extra point is more money than a 2-point conversion. Go for 2 every time. There's some high schools here in Tennessee that do that. They don't have a kicker. It's comical. Luke Jones will kick off. Fielded by Marshall at the 1-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. Out to the 30-yard line. Mike Marshall on the return. Steelers now up by 8. 21-13. If the Bengals are going to make a comeback, they've got to get a stop on defense, something they really haven't been able to do so far here in the first half. And we're now into the second half. 4:24 left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10, 5 wide for the Steelers. McAvenue, empty backfield. On 1st and 10. McAvenue drops back, throws, caught by Shanklin. Out to the 38, a gain of 8. Make it a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. That'll stop the clock for now. Now it runs 4-9 and counting. Steelers trying to get above 500 for the first time this season. They lost to the Raiders last week. On 2nd and 3, McAvenue to rushing, and rushing fumbles, and the Bengals fall on it. How many fumbles have we seen today? Larry Holmes causing the fumble and falling on the fumble. Watch this. Boom. And the Bengals get the break they need as Cody Rushing coughs it up. And now Cincinnati's going to take over in a short field. Now let's see if the Bengals can capitalize. They'll have it at the Steeler 39. 3:53 left to play here in the third quarter. The Bengals were down 21-6. They scored moments ago. Now they get the ball back. 3 receivers to the near side. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan fakes the handoff, throws down the middle, going for the jugular. Mosley, touchdown. Takes the Bengals one play. A 39-yard touchdown catch by Kedrick Mosley. And the Bengals have battled all the way back. The 8th-year receiver out of Eastern Washington. There you go, Evil Dead. The Bengals must have heard your comment back in the second quarter. Why'd I pick this sorry team? And they took exception to that. And now the Bengals are an extra point. Actually, they got to go for 2 now to tie it up. It's now 21-19. Now the Bengals will go for 2. Nolan under center. Nolan hands off to Granger. He does not get there. Eldon Burns came up, the linebacker, and made the tackle. So the Steelers still lead it by 2, 21-19. 3:46 left here in the third quarter. Excuse me. They're just building you up to let you down. That's not nice. That's like Lucy taking the ball away from Charlie Brown. Still a lot of time left in this one. 3:46 left. We're still in the third quarter. Luke Jones will kick off for Cincinnati. Chargers Browns up next. Will be in Cleveland. There's the kick by Jones. Fielded by Craven at the 4-yard line over the 20, 25. Jake Craven brings it out to the 32. Craven in his 6th year out of Ohio State. He's exactly like the Peanuts. He really is. So the Steeler offense comes back out. They gave up a fumble last time. They're still up by 2 thanks to their defense. 1st and 10, Tony McAvenue, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Washington State. He originally wore 7, but it reminded us of Roethlisberger too much, and we don't like him. So we changed it to 17. 5 receivers wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. McAvenue throws down the sideline, caught by Shanklin, all the way down to the Bengal 44-yard line. 24 yards to Ron Shanklin. Into Bengal territory, and that'll be a Steeler first down. It's a nice catch by Shanklin, the veteran receiver out of Oregon State. 3:20 and counting. 5 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. 1st and 10. McAvenue hands off to Rushing up the middle, and Rushing down to the 36. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. The safety, Trayon Taylor, made the tackle in his 4th year out of Connecticut. I think the heater's on in the bathroom. Under 3 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. McAvenue under center. McAvenue, play action, rolls out, throws back. It's intercepted by the Bengals. Kevin Wilson picks it off. The 5th-year linebacker out of Maryland. There is a flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
It's after the interception. It'll still be Cincinnati ball.
Automatic first down.
Instead of having it at the 22 or at the 36, they'll have it at the 22-yard line. So the Bengals get the ball right back as the Steelers turn it over again. Kevin Wilson this time picks it off. And it'll be 1st and 10 Cincinnati, down by 2 at their own 22-yard line. 2:37 left, and we're still in the third quarter. Nolan under center. Nolan, play action, watch out, gets sacked. Coming in unobstructed there, Cameron Hayward in his 11th year out of Ohio State. I wish my camera could show you what Misty's doing right now. But my camera is currently focused on the JS in the upper corner. Misty loves Christmas trees. In fact, she'll keep Christmas trees up year-round. But she'll decorate them differently depending on what season it is. She'll have like an Easter tree, a 4th of July tree, a Halloween tree. I'll finish my story in a second. 2nd and 19 from the 13-yard line. Nolan hands off to Granger around the outside. And Granger across the 20 out to the 23-yard line. A gain of 10. Make it 3rd and 9. So Misty, I don't have the room where I have the PlayStation and all this. We have the bed behind us. There's no Christmas tree in here. Well, there is now. She got one. She's fixing to set it up. 3rd and 9 from the 23-yard line. Nolan back to throw. Nolan throws deep, caught by Mosley, and Kedrick Mosley out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 17. And that'll be a Bengal first down. On the tackle, Samson Aaron, in his 4th year out of Arizona State. So even though we're a little over 2 months away from Christmas, I'm going to have a Christmas tree in here. That corner right there, where I can't see it. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. No, that's in my line of sight over there. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Nolan to Granger, and Granger gets hit for a loss of a yard back to the 39. Rommel Watson on the tackle, the 7th-year linebacker out of Penn State. And that'll bring up 2nd and 11. I think she's going to set it up in the corner of the room off to my right. Yeah, I'm not going to move the game. On 2nd and 11 from the 39-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Throws downfield, caught by Austin. Across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 13. And the Bengals are marching down the field. Cincinnati has dominated the second half so far. Nick Austin, the 10th-year tight end out of Texas. Well, the camera is on. That JS you see in the corner, that's the camera pointed at a logo on the wall. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Nolan under center. Nolan throws, caught by Austin. Inside the 40, and Austin all the way down to the 31-yard line. Excuse me. And that's going to be another Cincinnati first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the third quarter. Will they get another playoff? I don't think so. As we're at the end of the third quarter. Pittsburgh up 21-19 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. AFC Central matchup between the Bengals and the Steelers. We start the fourth quarter. The Steelers lead at 21-19, but the Bengals trying to capitalize off of yet another Steeler turnover. They've worked it down to the Steeler 31-yard line. They're in field goal range, down by 2. 4 receivers wide for the Bengals. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Nolan throws, caught by Granger. And Eric Granger picks up 3 down to the 28-yard line. Make it a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. .742 and counting. Bengals come out 4 wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Watkins in motion. Nolan looking, steps up, throws, caught by Granger, out to the 19-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9. First down for the Bengals. Well, I'm watching my laptop that I monitor with. I'm not lagging at all. It's got to be on your end. Ever since I got the new internet, it's been working like gangbusters. I've not had a problem. Thank goodness. 1st and 10 Bengals from the 19-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Nolan hands off to Verbal. The backup, and Verbal John Verbal, the rookie out of Virginia, down to the 12-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 3. If it lags, just refresh. Should be good. Because I'm looking at my laptop and my stream has never looked better. That's not bragging, that's just a fact. I've had to suffer through a lot lately. 2nd and 3 from the 12-yard line. Nolan hands off to Verbal again. And John Verbal down to the 10-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Rommel Watson on the tackle, the linebacker, in his 7th year out of Penn State. Big 3rd down for the Bengals, even though they can take the lead with a field goal. 6-12 and counting. Misty's unpacking the Christmas tree behind me. 4 wide, Nolan in the gun. Nolan throws, caught by Curtis, touchdown Bengals. Isaac Curtis, a 12-yard touchdown catch. Make it a 10-yard touchdown catch. And the Bengals have retaken the lead, or actually have taken the lead for the first time. Well, no, not the first time. They had a 3-0 lead at one point. So they're up 25-21. They're just going to go for the extra point. Luke Jones. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. And the Bengals lead at 26-21 with 6:02 left to play here in the fourth quarter. The Bengals have battled all the way back, 20 unanswered points, to take a 26-21 lead on the Steelers. The Steelers led at halftime 21-6. And Evil Dead's Bengals have battled all the way back. Unbelievable. I can just see the Steeler coach in the post-game interviews. They were who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. He'll be pulling a Dennis Green. Luke Jones will kick off for the Bengals. This will be fielded by Craven, 2 yards deep over the 15-20. And Jake Craven brings it out to the 25-yard line. And that's where Pittsburgh will have it. Pittsburgh still has time, 5:58 left. They're down by 5, though, and they need a touchdown. The Steelers' offense hasn't done much since about halfway through the second quarter. In fact, the Steelers have turned it over twice. 1st and 10 from their own 25. McAvenue in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. McAvenue back. Throws deep. Incomplete. Totally missed his target. It'll be 2nd and 10. He was looking for number 86, Eddie Terrell, coming across the middle. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 5:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Steelers come out this time 5 wide. Tony touchdown McAvenue. McAvenue back. Steps up. Steps up some more. Throws. Caught by Roper. And Brett Roper inside Bengal territory all the way down to the 35-yard line. That's a 40-yard gain by Brent Roper, the third-year tight end out of Utah. He's made some big catches today. And now Pittsburgh on the move, trying to retake the lead. Misty is setting up the tree in the corner. That's the base. Steelers down to the Bengal 35. On 1st and 10, McAvenue in the shotgun.
Here we go now.
McAvenue back. McAvenue throws deep downfield. That's going to be pass interference on Henry Jackson. An easy call.
Pass interference Defense.
On Henry Jackson, number 29. Defensive pass
Automatic
interference.
first down.
It'll be first and goal Steelers now at the 4-yard line with 5.5 minutes left. Bengals up 26-21. A costly penalty for Cincinnati. McAvenue in the shotgun.
Let's go. 319. 319.
McAvenue hands off to Rushing. All the way down to the 2-yard line. Grando almost predicted it. It'll be second and goal from the 2. Logan Harris on the tackle, the rookie out of Texas Tech. Clock is moving, 5:10 and counting. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. McAvenue under center again.
Let's go. Green 39.
McAvenue to Rushing. Touchdown. Just like Grando called it. A 2-yard touchdown run by Cody Rushing. And the Steelers have retaken the lead. And the Steelers will probably go for 2 here. Let's see if they go for 2. McAvenue in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. McAvenue back. Throws to the end zone. Berry, touchdown. Kenneth Berry, the tight end in his second year out of Nevada, catches the 2-yard catch for the 2-point conversion. And the Steelers take a 29-26 lead. So the Steelers go up by 3. Still a lot of time left. 4:59 left to play here in regulation. 3-point ball game. Overtime not out of the question now. Well, at halftime we thought this was going to be a one-sided game, but no. No, that's good. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Tyler at the 3-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. Corey Tyler. Nice return all the way out to the 41-yard line. .454 left. The Bengals down by 3. Michael Nolan comes back out. This has turned into a pretty good game. We thought originally it was going to be a blowout. This one now going back and forth. Bengals come out 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39.
Nolan draws back. Steps up. Throws deep down the near sideline. Caught by Austin. And Nick Austin all the way down to the 21-yard line. 38 yards to Nick Austin, the 10th-year tight end out of Texas. Finally making the tackle, number 29, Samson Aaron, in his 4th year out of Arizona State. That linebacker is so slow. Four and a half minutes left. Bengals come out. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger gets outside. Oh, gets flipped over and down at the 12-yard line, a gain of 9. Coming up to make the tackle, number 28, Donovan Hawkins. He totally upends Granger. It'll be 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line. Under 4 minutes to play. Bengals in field goal range. Oh, that's pretty. On 2nd and 1, Nolan to Granger. Up the middle, across the 10, down to the 7-yard line, a gain of 5. Misty has turned on the tree. It looks pretty. It'll be 1st and goal, Cincinnati at the 7-yard line. Yeah, I see that. Changes colors. You got to hook the top part to the bottom part. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. A very unorthodox formation again. Nolan in the shotgun, hands off to Granger, and Granger down to the 5, a gain of 2, before being tackled by Travis Thomas, the 4th-year defensive tackle of MTSU. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Bengals come out on 2nd and goal. Nolan to Rose, and Marcus Rose 3 yards down to the 2-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal. Chris Siebert, the linebacker, the rookie out of Central Florida, on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. That'd make a good Christmas card. 3rd and goal. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Rose. Rose gets stacked up by Nate Childs in the backfield. A loss of 2 yards back to the 5. We have an injury timeout. Rose got shaken up on the play. It'll be 4th and goal. The Bengals will be forced to kick a field goal here. This will be a 22-yard attempt. It will tie up the game. We could have overtime. So Luke Jones will come on for a 22-yard field goal attempt. The way this game is going, overtime would be fitting. Excuse me. From 22 yards. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 29 with 2:25 left. Live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Bengals and Steelers tied at 29. 29 is such an oddball score, and to have both teams get there, that's rare. There should be a way to hook the bottom to the top there, Misty. If you follow that wire all the way down, there should be a way to plug. Follow this all the way up. There should be a plug. Okay, follow the other end. And now Luke Jones will kick off. It'll be fielded by Craven at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. Craven brings it out to the 29-yard line. And that's where the Steelers will have it, 1st and 10. Still a lot of time left. 2:19 left to play. McAvenue comes back out. We're tied at 29. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Steelers come out in the offset eye. McAvenue under center. McAvenue hands off to Rushing up the middle, and Cody Rushing all the way out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 to bring up 2nd and 1. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. She's already left the room. She doesn't stay long. We're at the 2-minute warning, tied at 29 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 7, Bengals Steelers. We're tied at 29. The Steelers have it 2nd and 1 from their own 37-yard line. All the Steelers need is a field goal to retake the lead. Been kind of a sloppy game, but it's got a pretty good finish to it. 4 wide, McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue draws back, looking, throws. Incomplete. Threw it at the feet of his intended receiver, number 82. I'm looking for an 82 on the Steelers. We have an 83. It was probably Kenneth Berry. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 37-yard line. Third and 1. Big third down for the Steelers at their own 37. McAvenue hands off to Rushing, and Rushing does not get there. The Bengals get a stop. The linebacker, Kevin Wilson, comes in and blows him up. It'll be 4th down. Nice play by Wilson, the 5th-year linebacker out of Maryland. 4th and 1, the Steelers will punt. And now the Bengals, with 2 timeouts, they have a chance. Chargers Browns coming up next. Back to punt, Mark Erickson for the Steelers. Erickson gets the punt away. Fielded by Cooper at the 15 over the 20, 25, 30. And Cooper out to the 34-yard line. That's where the Bengals have it. The Bengals need about 30 yards to get in the field goal range. 30, 35 yards. .144 left. 1st and 10. We could have overtime. Bengals come out. 4 wide. Nolan in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Nolan draws back. Throws deep. Caught by Mosley. And Kedrick Mosley across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 18. 1st down Bengals. They're in the hurry up. 1:31 and counting. Nolan in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Nolan back. Nolan throws. Caught by Nick Austin inside the 20. Down to the 19-yard line. 29 yards. 1st down Bengals at the 19-yard line. And now the Bengals are in field goal range with 1:22 left. Evil Dead may get this one right after all. A 1:22 left. The Bengals have worked it down to the Steeler 19-yard line. Nolan under center.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
Petty in motion. Nolan hands off to Granger, tries to get outside, and Eric Granger gets a yard down to the 18-yard line. The Steelers take a timeout. Steelers have 1 timeout left. 1:18 on the clock. It would be a 35-yard field goal from here. .118 on the clock. Would a comeback win for the Bengals if they pull this off. Bengals come out in the eye. Nolan under center.
Let's go. 319.
Nolan hands off to Granger up the gut. And Granger gets 2 yards down to the 17. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Timeout is called by the Bengals. I think they want to try to salvage some time. Nope, the Steelers took the timeout. The Steelers want to save time in case the Bengals score here. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 17-yard line. Now, if the Bengals get a first down, they could just run the clock down at their leisure and kick a field goal. Cincinnati comes out. 3rd and 8. They spread the receivers wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Granger, who makes his way down to the 14-yard line, a gain of 3. Steelers are out of timeouts. It's 4th down. Michael Miller on the tackle. Clock now under a minute. The Bengals will wind this down as far as they can go, and they'll kick the field goal. This will be a 31-yard field goal attempt by Luke Jones. From 32, make it 31. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. And the Bengals lead at 32-29 with 27 seconds left. Well, it's up to the Steelers now. They have to get in field goal range. They don't have any timeouts. What a comeback by Cincinnati. They were down 21-6 at halftime. Excuse me. Yeah, you got the arrows lined up. Just push it down. There you go. There you go. And now the kickoff by Jones. Fielded by Craven, a yard deep. Brings it out over the 15-20. Jake Craven brings it out to the 28-yard line. Well, the Steelers need about 40 to 45 yards for a decent field goal shot. They have no timeouts, and they only have 24 seconds to work with. Got to line up the arrows again, Misty. Line up the arrows again. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. 1st and 10. McAvenue back. Looking. Throws deep. Caught by Shanklin. All the way down to the 36. They have no timeouts. They got to get up there and spike it. 10 seconds. It'd be a 53-yard field goal. 5 seconds. And McAvenue spikes it with 3 seconds left. All right. Dan Bailey will come on. This will be a 53-yard attempt to tie it up and send it to overtime. The Bengals have a timeout. They'll probably ice them right here. And they do. Well, the Steelers got the yardage. They're at the very edge of field goal range. Can Bailey connect from 53? I don't know. That may be beyond his range. But they really have no other shot. They'll try it, I'm sure. It's a long timeout. All right, here we go. From 53, Dan Bailey in his 11th year out of Oklahoma State. For the tie. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. And the Bengals hold on. Your final score, Cincinnati 32, Pittsburgh 29. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Chargers Browns up next. We'll see you then.